Love should make you feel special for who you're, not just for how you look. Sometimes it is hard to know if someone really cares about you or just likes your appearance. It can be painful. Noticing the signs can help protect your heart. It is normal to feel attracted to someone in a relationship. But if that is all your partner cares about, that is not love. Real love also includes care, respect, and a connection between your hearts. Psychologists like Dr. John Gottman have spent years studying couples. Have found that what makes a relationship last is not about looks. It is about the moments you share with each other, the questions you ask, the way you look at each other when you talk. When these moments are ignored, something inside you starts to hurt. Dr. Brené Brown says that what people need most is to be seen. When someone only sees your body, they do not see you at all. I want to tell you about 9 signs that he is only interested in your body. I need you to listen carefully, not with the hope that things will get better. Because hope can be misleading. Hope can say, maybe he will change. The signs tell the truth. The first sign is that he only contacts you at night. Look at your phone. Think about the messages you have exchanged. Do you see any messages from him during the day? Does he ask how your day is going? Do you only hear from him after 9 or 10 at night? This is a pattern that psychologists call late-night reinforcement. It means he only reaches out when he wants something physical. He is not thinking about your feelings or how lonely you might be. He is thinking about what he wants. When a man really cares about you, are on his mind all the time. He will text you during the day. He will call you when he is driving home from work. You are part of his life, not just someone he thinks about at night. When you are only a body to him, you become someone he only thinks about when everyone else is asleep. You are his secret, his way to escape, his release. You are not important to him. A man who only wants you at night does not deserve you during the day. The second sign is that when you are together, it is always about touch, never about real conversations. Think about the few times you were together. Did you have any conversations? Did you talk about your childhood, your fears, your dreams? Did everything start with a kiss and end with silence? Dr. Sue Johnson says that people are meant to connect. We need to feel safe to share our feelings. When someone only wants physical touch, they are telling you what you are worth to them. It is possible to have a physical connection with someone who does not love you. Your body can respond to them. That does not mean they care about your heart. Real intimacy is not about physical touch. It is about connecting on a level. When he never wants to talk, when he changes the subject, when you try to get deep, when he kisses you to shut you up, he is not connecting with you. He is using your body to avoid his emptiness. You deserve someone who wants to know your story, not just your body. The third sign is that he does not ask you questions about your life. This can be very painful because it is so quiet. It is not something he does loudly or aggressively. It is something he does not do. You might find yourself telling him things about your day. He will say something like, "That's too bad," and then change the subject. He might pick up his phone and stop listening to you. You tell him about your dreams. He nods without really listening. You tell him about your problems. He seems bored. Psychologist Dr. Arthur Aaron did a study where he showed that asking questions can create intimacy and love between people. Questions like, "What is your favorite memory? When did you last cry?" can build strong bonds between people. They show that you care about who the other people. So, when a man never asks you anything, he is choosing not to know you. That is a choice. It is not because he is shy or awkward. It is because he is not curious about you. Love without curiosity is just like owning something. The fourth sign is that he never compliments your personality, your looks. Think about the time he said something nice about your mind or your heart. Did he tell you that you are brave, funny, or kind? Does he only comment on your body, your hair, or your clothes? It is nice when someone finds you attractive. When that is all they talk about, you start to feel like an object. Dr. Mary Ainsworth talked about availability. A man who is emotionally available sees all of you. He celebrates your successes, supports you when you are struggling. He notices when you are kind to others and cares about your feelings. A man who only sees your body does not see your heart. He does not even know it exists. The sad thing is, you might start to believe what he says. If he only compliments your body, you might start to think that your body is all you have to offer. You might hide your personality and your opinions to fit into his view of you. You are so much more than that. You are a person with thoughts, feelings, and dreams. The fifth sign is that he avoids meeting your friends or family. This might seem like a thing, but it is actually very important. When a man is really interested in you, he wants to meet the people who are important to you. He wants to see where you come from and who shaped you into the person you're today. He wants to make an impression on your friends and family because he knows they are important to you. When he only wants your body, he wants to keep you isolated. He does not want people to ask questions or expect things from him. He does not want to be accountable to anyone. So, he makes excuses when you suggest doing things with your friends or family. He says he is busy or has plans. He is comfortable when it is the two of you because that means he does not have to think about anyone else. You deserve someone who wants to be part of your life, not just your body. The sixth sign is that he does not really care about your feelings. This can be very painful because it happens slowly over time. It is not something that happens at once. You might be crying about something. He sighs. You might be anxious about something. He changes the subject. You might be tired, stressed, and he reaches for you physically without asking how you are feeling. Dr. John Gottman calls this dismissal. It is one of the signs that a relationship's in trouble. When someone consistently ignores or dismisses your feelings, the relationship is already dying. Feelings are not weak. Feelings are important. When he does not care about your feelings, he does not care about you. Here is what you need to understand about men and relationships. A man can really like your body. He does not care about your feelings. He can say things like, "I miss you," when what he really means, "I miss being with your body." He can say, "I need you," when what he really means is, "I need to be with someone now." You might think this is love because it feels very strong. Feeling strong is not the same as really caring about someone. When you are feeling sad or hurt, does the man you are with listen to you and try to help you feel better? Does he just disappear and leave you alone? When you are having a time, does he try to help you and be there for you? Does he get annoyed with you because you are not fun to be around anymore? A man who really cares about you is a man who thinks of you as a person, not a body. If he does not care about your feelings, then he is just using you for his needs. There are some signs that a man's not really interested in you as a person. One sign is that he gets upset or pressures you when you say no to being intimate. This is very serious. You should be careful. If you say no to being with him one time and he is not kind and respectful, then you should leave him. I'm not saying this lightly, I am saying it because I know that your safety and your feelings are important. Some people call this kind of behavior coercion. It is not always obvious, sometimes it can be subtle. He might say things like, "You're so frustrating," or, "I have needs you know." He might sigh loudly, turn away from you in bed. He might give you the treatment or make you feel like you are broken for saying no. Over time you might start to feel like you cannot say no anymore, not because you want to be with him but because you are afraid of how he will react. A man who really cares about you will never make you feel bad for saying no. He will say things like, "Course, let's just cuddle," or, "I understand, let's just hold each other." He will make you feel safe and comfortable saying no, because your feelings and your comfort are more important to him than his needs. Another sign that a man is not really interested in you is that he only talks about sex. He might turn every conversation into something about being intimate. He might send you messages or jokes. He might talk about his experiences in detail. He might ask you questions early on. When you try to talk about other things like your goals or your feelings, he is not interested. You want a man who can talk to you about things like your hopes and dreams, your fears and your feelings. You want a man who's interested in your mind and your heart, not just your body. If all he can talk about is sex, then you will eventually feel bored. Used. Because your mind and your heart need nourishment. He is only feeding your body. Another sign is that you do not go on dates. You might tell yourself that he is busy or that he is saving money. The truth is that if he wanted to take you out, he would. Think about the few months have you been on a real date? Have you gone to dinner, a movie, a walk in the park? Have you just been staying in and being intimate? When a man avoids taking you on dates, he is avoiding building a real connection with you. He does not want to be seen with you in public because that would create expectations and a sense of commitment. He wants to keep you in the physical realm where he does not have to think about your feelings or your needs. You are worth so much more than that. I know that reading this might be difficult for you. You might see yourself in these signs. Feel a sense of sadness or recognition. I want you to know that this is not about your worth as a person. You are beautiful and smart and interesting. You deserve to be loved and respected. This is about the man you're with and his inability to see you as a person. His fear of intimacy and his choice to stay on the surface. You have a choice to make. You can stay with him. Hope that he will change, or you can walk away and make space for someone who really sees you and cares about you. That man is there, but you will never find him if you are still with someone who only sees you as a body. You are not a body, you are a whole and complex and beautiful person. You deserve to be loved and respected. You deserve to be seen. So let this be the moment you stop accepting crumbs and raise your standards. Let this be the moment you realize that being alone is better than being used. Because your heart is not a property, it is a home, and only someone who wants to live there fully and completely deserves the key. You will be okay, I promise you. First, you have to choose yourself. That choice starts right now. You have to decide that you are worth it and that you deserve to be loved and respected. You have to decide that you will not settle for anything than what you deserve. When you make that choice, you will be free.